Hi Pisces, Raye Turonek here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. Now first, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the month's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its opportunities, and even look forward to its blessings. If you'd like to learn more about Raye Turonek, the author, you can hit the down bar. All of my links are below, as well as the links to the Healing Chakra beads and Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter, where you can check out all things Raye Turonek, writing tips and resources within our literary community, as well as our featured author of the month, who happens to be romance novelist Danielle Allen. I am so honored to be covering this queen. She has so much talent and so much to show you. I implore you to check out the spotlight portion of the newsletter and see what she has in store for you. Now let's get into why we are here to go over your month of February. Okay, so we'll start with Pisces, Uranus in Taurus. I'm sorry. Oh, and happy Black History Month. Happy Valentine's Day as well. Uranus is in Taurus. It's the planet of shocks and surprises and revolution. It's in our sector of values and money and resources. So those areas of our lives, our values, our money, our resources, are experiencing a drastic evolution until 2026. That's where Uranus is going to be. As a side note, Saturn and Jupiter have moved into Aquarius, and they're squaring that transit. Okay, they'll directly square it, actually, a few times this year. Challenges could catch us off guard as it pertains to friends and high hopes. Okay, we have to put extra effort in these areas, but it will bring blessings that are worth it in the end, because Jupiter's there as well, helping our foundation. Next year, or this year, is about friends and high hopes, just like 2020 was about career for the collective. Expect big changes as far as friends and goals are concerned. Also, your areas of secret, sacrifice, and solitude will undergo drastic changes. You know, maybe you're coming out. Be careful of being locked up during these conjunctions and transits, you know. Whether it be in the house because of sickness or whether it be really locked up. Don't let your friends get you into trouble, okay? They could cause you to have to make sacrifices you don't want to make or that you regret later. Now, Mars is the planet of energy and challenges. It's in Taurus, there with Uranus. Try not to be argumentative or make snide remarks or involve yourselves in conflicts, especially over money. Enemies are ready to pounce. Uranus is here, so shocking acts of aggression can ensue as it pertains to resources or money. Be calm and compromising. Communication, siblings, and your networks of people, as well as short distance travel, is where this can all be playing out. Okay? Your networks of people, people over the internet, people in your community, your neighborhoods, somewhere where you might have to travel to, take a short trip to. Okay, it could factor in as to this craziness. Now, favor for your effort put forward surfaces in friends and high hopes, as well as relationships. They may contact you talking money. Just be sure it's on the up and up, okay? If you're going to be working with people in that manner. Work, health, daily routines, and the way you are of service to others, as well as secrets, gossip, sacrifice, and solitude, like privacy, being locked inside, different things like that, or locked up, are aspected here. Friends could be communicating their money woes to you or calling you to dispute money owed. Either of you could be the debtor. You'll have opportunities as it pertains to personal finances and resources, communication, siblings, your networks of people, and short distance travel, okay? The opportunity comes in, opportunities come in from romance, creativity, and children. So you'll have chances to work on creative endeavors that can provide income. Maybe a romantic partner helps you out with cash. Okay. Maybe a romantic partner is comes to you and lets you know that they like you, or becomes a romantic partner, a friend. It could also a romantic partner could also be helping you as well. Now, children could require assistance with resources, okay? Or you could require assistance with resources. Now, on the 19th, the sun entered Aquarius. So we're in Aquarius season, okay? Until we get to Pisces season, your season, you know. Wealth can be lost as quickly as it is obtained, but it can be achieved nonetheless. Those that think quickly on their feet and are able to work independently can see success on this day, and your friends could play a factor. This aspects your area of closure, secret, sacrifice, and solitude. You can expect friction to come in these areas as far as siblings, as far as communication, as far as people in your neighborhoods or your networks of people, or somewhere where you might travel a short distance to. You might have some trouble. Another area that could cause friction is friends and gossip. Okay? You might have to make a sacrifice. They might be gossiping about it. Long distance travel. People from afar could even be giving you a problem. You could have trouble as to your skills or the way you think or the way you preach, but you try in that area. So things should be able to smooth out in that area, your education, the way you think, and the things you preach. You might get blocked on social media this season, though. So you want to be mindful of that. Communication over the web could get intense. Okay, you need to focus on the favor that awaits you as opposed to focusing on your disappointments. Okay, because you have some disappointments this month, especially during Aquarius season. Now, favor comes in from shared finances, endings, and new beginnings, as well as work, health, and daily habits. You have a chance to increase your finances through work. There is an ending happening, and it's ushering in new shared finances, new beginnings. Your health can see favor, but it's time to get to work this season, okay, and focus on that. Opportunities as to closure, as to gossip, as to secret, sacrifice, and solitude. It comes into your area of career as well as personal finances. So the opportunity may not be in your best interest as it's coming from the South Node. Okay, it could involve shady activity, or maybe you're getting cheated or something like that. You want to check all contracts to ensure that they're fair, so that you're, that it works out for everybody, or that you can even hold up to the agreement. Venus enters that area, Aquarius, on the 1st, which happened already because today's the 6th, I believe. This is about romance, finances, and pleasure when Venus is concerned. Like I said, wealth can be lost as quickly as it is obtained. Singles can find a sugar daddy or sugar mama when Venus is in Aquarius. Those who can work independently and think quickly on their feet are the ones who will see success. Friends could play a factor as far as helping you out. This aspects your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. You can expect friction to come in from communication, siblings, your networks of people, and short distance travel. So someone you know could be getting locked up. You could be getting locked up. Hopefully not. You could be sick and have to stay inside, but it's not noting health here. So it might be for something else. Communication coming your way could catch you off guard. It could be pertaining to romance or pleasure or abundance. Okay, things aren't working out right. It could have to do with a past romantic partner. Another area that could cause friction to friends and closure, secret, sacrifice, and solitude is your area of long distance travel, education, and the way you think and preach. Your skills could require updating. You could get blocked on social media. Communication over the web could get intense. Focus on the favor. Okay, Pisces. Favor in romance, finances, and pleasure comes in from shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and your passions, what you're passionate about. Okay, you could get romantic endeavors because of that, or gain finances. Or you could just have like a pleasurable time working on your passions. Work, health, and where you are of service to others as well as daily routines is at hand in this transit. You have the chance to increase your finances through work, maybe even a chance to date a coworker. There's an ending happening and it's ushering in shared finances. Your health sees favor, but it's time to work on something that you're passionate about, okay? It's time to get to work. Opportunities as to closure, secret, sacrifice, and solitude comes your way as far as your areas of career and personal finances. So opportunities may not be in your best interest when they're aspecting the South Node. You only want to take opportunities that don't involve shady activity. You want to check all contracts to make sure they're fair. You don't want to be cheated or anything like that. And I know it sounds like I'm saying the same thing because I am, because this is Aquarius. This is the area I'm talking about. So when the sun came there, when Mercury came there, just like when Venus is there, we're dealing with the same areas as far as blockages, as far as the favor, and as far as the opportunities, okay? Okay. You might hear of someone being fond of you. Are you available for romance? It's up to you. Now on February the 7th, tomorrow, the true note, this is just talking about tomorrow though. This is not like a whole long transit. This one is about the true node in Gemini. It's going to be at 18 degrees. It's going to be quintile Chiron in Aries at 6 degrees. If you are lied to in order to gain wealth or an opportunity, your chance to make things right comes on this day. Someone you found that may have been operating against you may be looking to make up with you. Okay. Either way, the communication comes in from them or about them or of them, This day is a good day to regain the resources lost because it's there if you so choose to do so. If you so choose to. Your areas of personal finances as well as home and family are aspected here. So this could have to do with a home-based business. It could have to do with a family member that you got into it with or owed money or they owe you money. It will be a family member or someone you see as family, either way. Now on the 9th, 2 days later, Saturn is at 6 degrees Aquarius and it's sextile Chiron at 6 degrees Aries. It's okay to fight for a cause or join in on the efforts to support certain ideals. However, you want to know the difference between your opinions and others' opinions. Don't allow yourself to succumb to peer pressure. Focus on building your skills and healing things in the area of self. Be better, be a better Pisces. If you were lied to in order to gain wealth or opportunity, this could be the chance to make things right. Because that's someone who was operating against you, or if you were operating against someone, this may be a day to make up, okay? But it's playing out in your sectors of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure, along with personal finances. So the opportunity to recover and for healing is here if you want it on the 9th. Now on the new moon, on February the 11th, which is a 2-week moon cycle from February the 11th for 2 weeks on until you get to the full moon. Okay. It's a good time to work on your vitality. It's going to be in Aquarius at 23 degrees. So I'm going to be talking about these same areas being aspected. It's a good time to work on your vitality or other health conditions you may be suffering from because of an opportunity. You can. Okay. And probably, the opportunity can and probably will present itself during this 2-week moon cycle to work on that health and things like that. Now, a friend may be bringing the chance opportunity. Those that think quickly on their feet and are able to work independently can see success on this day. Your areas of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure are aspected. You can expect friction to come in as far as communication, siblings, your networks of people, your neighbors during short distance travel. And those will catch you off guard, okay? The friction could be caused by friends, long distance travel, education, even what you think and what you preach. And if it's not long distance travel, it could be like someone from afar from you. Okay. They could be gossiping about you, or even someone within your networks could be gossiping about you. It's about what you think and what you preach. Your skills could need some updating. You could get blocked on social media. Communication over the web could get intense. Focus on the favor that awaits you, okay? Everything will be okay, especially in the area of what you think and preach, your education and skills in your, long distance travel. That can be smoothed over. Favor comes in from passion, shared finances, endings, and new beginnings, as well as work, health, daily routines during this new moon cycle, this 2-week new moon cycle. You have the chance to increase your finances through work. The opportunity, there's an opportunity happening, and it's ushering in shared finances. Your health sees favor, but it's time to get to work, and it's time to work on your passions, on what you love. You cannot get bogged down with your disappointments, okay? Opportunities as to closure, secret, sacrifice, and solitude come into your areas of career as well as personal finances. So you have a lot of energy here in the area of work and career and creating abundance and money from work and career. Okay? You just want to make sure it's on the up and up, but it's there. You don't want to get cheated. Look at all contracts to make sure they're fair for all parties. Now on the 17th, Saturn in Aquarius is square Uranus in Taurus, both at 14 degrees. Don't be thwarted by the efforts of others, whether it be friends or family. Allowing yourself to waste time and energy among negative people or those focused on ill-advised pleasure pursuits can be detrimental to your aspirations. They can have a shocking effect on them. Some friends or associations could be blocking your resources in some way. Make adjustments where necessary. If people aren't ready to grow, you got to go. It just is what it is. Okay? We want to be continuously growing, continuously evolving. Your areas of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people around you in your neighborhoods, closure, secrets, gossip, solitude, privacy, being locked up, things like that. All of that is aspected in this transit. It could have something to do with all of those things. A neighbor, a sibling, or a friend, or over the web could be the culprit. It could be someone within your networks of people that could be the culprit. That's blocking you. That's pulling you into negative things. That's messing with you. That's trying to get back at or with you. You're going to be mindful of that because Mercury is in Aquarius as well, and it's retrograde. Okay, so it'll have to do with someone from the past or something like that. Now, on February the 18th, the sun enters Pisces. Thank God. Especially for you. Okay, there's nothing wrong with variety, but let that be among friends and not lovers unless everybody is okay with it, unless all parties agree, okay? You want to mix up your entourage so that it includes a little bit of everything that you're looking for. Make it worth your while. Endings are happening and new beginnings are coming in, or at least they are a focus. This is your area of self, attitude, appearance, first impressions. Okay, let's talk about what could be mucking up things during your season. You're clashing with people at home and at work. So watch your words and watch your attitude during your season. Okay? Opportunities you've called to the surface in your areas of friends and high hopes, as well as communication, siblings, your networks of people, even short distance travel. It comes in, it surfaces, okay? Opportunities you've called in, they surface in those areas, I'm sorry. Shocking opportunities come in as far as communication, siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel. And for some, it could be a neighbor or either way, you won't see it coming. You won't see the opportunity coming that's coming for you, even if it's over the web or something like that. Favor comes into you from your areas of romance, creativity, and children. This could be someone at a distance from you, and they're coming because they like what you preach. They like how you talk. They like what you're all about. It's making you look good this season. So you'll get favor and blessings because of that. Romance, creativity, and children. That's a good sector for you during your season. Now on the 20th, Mercury is going to go direct finally in Aquarius at 11 degrees. You be warned to think in any situation. before acting, because actions have consequences. So mind your tongue when communicating with friends or regarding them. You may not get the outcome you were looking for, and it could be your friend who bears the brunt of your mishap or slip of the tongue. Those that think quickly on their feet and are able to work independently can see success on this day. Friends could play a factor. This aspects your area of closure, secrets, sacrifice, and solitude. You can expect friction to come from communication, siblings, and your networks of people, and short distance travel. So although this is your season, Mercury is still in Aquarius. So you'll still have to watch it with the people around you and within your community. You'll still have to watch it with how you speak. You'll still have to update your skills. You'll still have to watch it with people at a distance from you. Communicating with them. We're talking about communication and skills. Okay? So you could still get blocked even though it's your season. Okay? Now, favor will come in as to shared finances, endings, and new beginnings. So they'll be communicated to you through work, health, and your daily routines. Maybe when you're out and about doing something, you might get news of shared finances coming in, or an ending might happen and it creates new beginnings for you. Okay. But either way, you have a chance to increase your finances through work. It'll be communicated to you. Okay. There's an ending happening and it's ushering in shared finances. Your health sees favor. So it's time to get to work. As I said before, opportunities as to secret, sacrifice, and solitude, gossip in your areas of career, and in your areas of personal finances and resources will surface. Okay. You might get the gossip that an opportunity is out there for you to take. Just make sure it doesn't involve any shady activity. You don't want to cheat anybody or get cheated. Okay. Now, once Venus moves over into your sign on the 25th, it'll be wonderful for your romance, finances, and pleasure. Okay. Make sure that if you're messing around with people, more than one person, that all parties agree. You don't want to get into a fight or anything because you're being a player. Okay. Be realistic and don't succumb to delusions in relationships either. Okay. And you don't want to get drunk or something like that and sleep with somebody that you're not supposed to. So you want to watch that. Venus is all about romance, finances, and pleasure. Endings are happening and new beginnings are coming in, or at least they are a focus. Endings are happening and new beginnings are coming in. I said that, I'm sorry. Or at least they are a focus. If you hear noise out there, I apologize. It's my children. They're playing a video game, and for some reason, I just can't seem to keep them quiet. Now, first, I'd like to look at what could be causing the friction while Venus is in your sign. Okay. Since you have so much abundance coming in, we want to see where it could be hindered. Now, home and family as well as career, especially if you have a home-based business. You're clashing with people at home and at work. So watch your words and attitude because it could be over money or love. Opportunities you've called in, they'll surface in your areas of friends and high hopes as well as communication, siblings, your networks of people, even short distance travel. So shocking opportunities come from communication, siblings, your networks of people, or during short distance travel. Okay. For some, it could be, like I said, a neighbor. Either way, you won't see it coming. It'll be a surprise, the opportunity. It could be about finances or love because we're talking about Venus here. Okay. People want to hang out with you. Favor comes to your areas or from your areas of romance, creativity, and children, as well as long distance travel, education, the way you think and the things you preach. So it looks like these areas are really making you look good. You know, what you say, your creativity and things like that is pulling you romantic partners. Good loving, plenty of pleasure. Your creative endeavors are doing good. You could grow your finances. Even your children could see favor, okay? And it's all because of you when Venus is in Pisces. Now, on the 26th, only on the 26th, Jupiter in Aquarius, it trines a true node in Gemini. They're both going to be at 16 degrees. So favorable communication, something you see as a blessing could come in from a friend. It could also be a goal that you've been looking to achieve. If you've been working for the benefit of others, good news could come in as to your efforts. Be mindful of accidents on this day, though. So if you're on the phone when the good communication comes in and you're driving, be careful. You don't want to get into an accident, okay? Commute carefully and consciously during this transit. It's playing out in your areas of closure, secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So it could be gossip, as well as home and family, okay? It could come in from a family member or some good news. Just watch your driving, okay? Luck shines on an aspect of family on that day, on the 26th. Now, on February the 27th, it's the full moon. This is the last transit we're going to talk about. That 2-week moon cycle from the 27th is in Virgo at 8 degrees, okay? It starts in Virgo at 8 degrees. Try not to be greedy. You know, it could bring troublesome people your way. You're also urged not to be gluttonous with food or money because it could affect your health. Working yourself to near exhaustion could illuminate health issues. You may be being of service to others to your detriment. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. Take breaks. First, let's see what could be causing the friction to your area of relationships. It looks like career, as well as home and family, is the culprit. You're literally feeling the pressure, you know. Temperance is called for. So maybe you need a break. Maybe people at home or at work are asking too much of you, you know, or just all up in your business or something. Speak up. Let your voice be heard when enough is enough. Okay? Be firm, but calm. Opportunities that come through relationships or the chance to forge new ones are aspecting from your areas of long distance travel, you know, from afar, maybe even over the internet from somebody, you know, from afar. If you live in Michigan, they might be in Florida, you know, whatever. The way you think and the way you preach. Either way, your words and skills are pulling in new contacts and opportunities from afar. Romantic advances come your way. People want to work with you or assist you. You also may have the opportunity to travel, to see a child, or to travel with a child, or a child might be coming to travel to see you. You know, they might be coming from school or something. There's the possibility a child could be, coming from college. I'll put that in here. I could keep going, you know, but I think you kind of get the point here as to the areas that are aspected. Favor as to your area of relationships comes in through communication, siblings, and your networks of people, even short distance travel. With the help of friends, you really feel the favor, okay? Your high hopes are in the mix. Communication over the internet may feature here during this 2-week moon cycle. That's going to surprise you, okay? So that's good. That's good you have that coming in at the end of the month. Let me go over your cards with you, Pisces, because I'm not only doing astrology, I'm doing tarot now as well. Your cards of advice for the month, which you got 4 cards. I'm only doing 3, but you got 4 cards, so lucky you. All right, the Page of Pentacles reversed is your first card. It's about lack of planning, lack of progress, short-term focus, irresponsibility. The energy is reckless, revealing that someone is likely overspending and affecting your financial situation. You may find the need to slow down in order to get back on track again, to work on those funding problems, okay? Because it'll delay your projects, okay? It might be you spending the money, okay? Now, be mindful of that. You also have the Queen of Cups upright. It's about calm, emotional security, compassion, intuition, nurturing, insight. The Queen is a natural caregiver with mature, maternal energy, sensitive, and insightful. She advises you to take care of yourself and others and to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. The energy is about allowing your heart to lead the mind, which can be more logical or more useful than logic for solving certain mysteries, okay? This may be a time to attend to your deeper needs. Not everybody else's, your deeper needs. You also have the Lover's card reversed. It could indicate a misalignment of values or disharmony in a certain area of life related to relationships with others or with self-commitment issues. Breakups may be indicated, especially if one partner would rather pull away than work on the difficulties. Whatever comes of the choice made by you or someone you care about, it will ultimately be for the good, okay? Now, Five of Pentacles is your last card. It's about insecurity, isolation, financial loss, worry, poverty, or hardship. The Five upsets the stability of the Four, indicating either financial hardship or simply a strong fear of poverty. You being scared you're going to lose something. You may feel like you're missing out on fun because of low funds. You may have not enough money to hang out. You may simply be losing the faith as it seems something difficult could be on the horizon. Don't allow poverty consciousness to get the best of you. However, things will look up and you'll be able to prevent falling into the negative, okay? Further falling into the negative. I love you so much, Pisces. Thank you so much for sticking with me for this monthly horoscope. And take care of yourself, please. I'll see you next month. You are worth it.